So here we are. That blurry, uncomfortable middle ground where everything feels exposed, but nobody really says anything. Dallas Cowboys. Tyreek Hill. Trade whispers. Started off as harmless fan fiction and somehow turned into something that lingers. Not just background noise anymore. It's poking at something real. Because this isn't just about football. It never is. Chris Greer, calm as ever, stood in front of the media and basically gave nothing and everything at once. "We're not pursuing anything," he said. "No trades, no calls, no offers." But then he casually drops the grenade. "If someone wants to come and give me 2 first-round picks, that's not just a throwaway comment. That's a loaded statement. A door cracked open, just enough to make people look twice. That kind of sentence doesn't come out of nowhere. That's something simmering under the surface. And Hill didn't help the narrative. After that brutal Week 18 loss to the Jets, he lost it. Frustration pouring out. He didn't hold back. Not about the offense. Not about the team. Not about himself. No playoffs. No 1,000-yard season. And for a guy used to eating up yards like it's breakfast, that stung. Badly. His mood wasn't subtle. He was pissed off. At everything. Let's not sugarcoat it. Tyreek wanted more. From the team. From the scheme. From the quarterback. From the season that slipped through their fingers the moment Tua went down. The chemistry fell apart. The rhythm was gone. The throws weren't hitting. And Hill, who thrives on timing and explosion, became ordinary. That's not a word you associate with him. But that's what the stat sheet said by the end of the year. And it wasn't just football chaos. Off the field, things got messy. Real messy. The incident before the opener against Jacksonville, not the kind of headline you want next to your WR1. Pulled out of the car, detained, grounded before he even touched the field. That was the tone setter for his season. And it just never recovered. Tua's injury didn't help. No chemistry with the backups. The offense stuttered. Tyreek's numbers crashed. No Pro Bowl. Sub-1,000 yard season. That alone tells the story. From MVP chatter in 2023 to barely showing up in the awards conversation in 2024. And now, Dallas. Of course Dallas would sniff around. They always do. Jerry Jones lives for a splash. And pairing Hill with CeeDee Lamb? That's not just firepower. That's total chaos for defenses. You put those two on the same field, and you're asking the safeties to play Russian roulette every snap. Hill draws double coverage by default. That opens everything. It's tantalizing. And dangerously expensive. $28 million. That's the price tag. For a wide receiver coming off a down year, legal issues, and a bruised ego. Is he worth it? Depends who you ask. Depends how desperate you are. For Miami, that's not a contract you toss aside lightly. But maybe, just maybe, it's one you consider if someone offers a crazy deal. And 2 first-rounders. Isn't that crazy when you know what Hill's ceiling looks like? Because, yeah, let's not forget, this guy almost broke the all-time single-season receiving record in 2023. 1,799 yards. 13 touchdowns. 119 receptions. He was practically untouchable. He had defenders chasing ghosts. That version of Hill? Worth every penny. But the version in 2024? That one left people scratching their heads. And the big question is, which version is coming back? Is he still all in on Miami? Or did something break? When he lashed out after Week 18, that wasn't heat-of-the-moment frustration. That was something deeper. A crack in the foundation. And you don't say things like that unless you're genuinely questioning your place, your role, your future. Maybe he wants out. Maybe he's tired. Maybe he doesn't believe in this team anymore. Or maybe, just maybe, he's daring Miami to call his bluff. See if they'll really shop him. See if they'll really risk letting him go to a contender. And Chris Greer? He's not closing that door. He's leaving it ajar. Not begging. Not panicking. Just waiting. And that's the part that twists the knife for fans. Because now everything's in limbo. If Hill stays, what kind of Hill is staying? One that's motivated, recharged, or one who feels trapped and undervalued? This whole thing feels like a storm building over South Florida. You can feel it in the air. The tension. The unease. Nobody's saying it out loud, but the energy's off. Hill knows it. Greer knows it. The locker room knows it. And so we wait.